Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Baten Kaitos. If you follow my other channel, you would know that this is the very first game I ever reviewed, and full disclosure, I do not plan on doing a full series on this game. This sort of game just doesn't really lend itself well to my style of Let's Play. But I was left one episode shy after recording the last 2 episodes of Eternal Edge, and now here's the opening cutscene. But anyway, if enough people want it, I will let this play out, but if enough people want it, I will do a full series on this. And here we have the opening. Evil God, People War.
Our ancestors entombed the wicked god and left the polluted and burner to find a future in the sky.
Yep. People live on islands in the sky. That's how this game goes.
In this world, there are things that people mustn't touch.
Yep.
Who cares?
Yep, who cares? Nobody, that's who. And that was Callus, the first member of your team, and Shella with an X for some reason.
Destruction, the cursed power of Malperitio.
Yep.
Magnus? Never heard of that before.
He's lying.
Damn, the bastards!
Yep, couldn't say it any better myself.
Act against the Empire?
Yeah, everyone got their own shit going on. Everybody comes together eventually. And she's been waiting. But for what? She doesn't say.
Left alone will prove a threat to my empire.
Yep.
Let us trust the
Just
young,
one more.
who hold the spirit within them.
The struggle alone will fill a great emptiness within you and ease your pain.
Yeah.
How long have you known?
I don't know.
Move it!
Go away!
Go away.
It's the long-lost ocean.
Awaken, ancient god of destruction!
Be what you always dreamed to be!
Yep. And then there's a whale. This was the game, other than Pokemon.
You will know
Wait
who
for
you
it.
really are.
Alright, like I was saying, this is the game other than Pokemon that got me into the whole turn-based battle sort of thing. And here we go with a new game, ready to go. And just so you know, I am emulating this for the sake of convenience. I do have an actual copy and a GameCube that works, so I could record it off of that, but
Spirit seems to like you.
a spirit seems to like me, apparently.
You can bond with it. Something wonderful may happen to you. Are you ready?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But like I was saying, I'm emulating it for the sake of convenience. Setting the whole thing up to record on the actual console is a huge pain in the ass, and then editing that takes more... There's more editing work involved, and it takes a hell of a lot longer to export the finished video rather than recording on OBS like I'm doing right now. It's all just the FaceCam audio and everything's just consolidated into one file to
Hello?
begin with.
May I ask your name?
He wants to know my name. Very well. I am Man, and my name is... It is Crank. Where's the N? There it is. Crank Nug. I am Crank Nug.
So that's your name.
Yes, it is. And if you're unclear about a lot of things in this game, just go watch my review on the other channel. I clear a lot of things up without talking about the story at all. But anyway, that's the long and short of it. I am Cranknug. I now live in this guy's head. That's what I am. That's who I be. And look at him with a wing. And a big skeleton wing. How delightful. And then bad things happened. Limping through the dark, glowy place. Passed out on the ground in that same dark, glowy place. And 5 floating things.
From 1,000 years of darkness.
Who is you and why do you want to be free?
A millennium of solitude and suffering.
Okay.
Beautiful white wings for you.
I like the sound of that.
For the world, death and destruction.
That, not so much. But anyway, the way this game is, you, the player, are a guardian spirit who lives in Callus's head, and they talk to you directly because you're a guardian spirit, so that way they can talk to the player without actually breaking the fourth wall. Ah, this nostalgia and the horrible sound quality on the voice acting. Just listen, it sounds like they're talking through toilet paper tubes. You're in a bed, that's where you are.
My head.
Yeah, that audio quality. God damn.
Ah, I see you have awakened. How do you feel?
Like I got run over by 7 trains and a truck.
Who are you? Why am I here?
And where is your mother? She's probably worried about you, old man.
My name is Larikush. I'm the village doctor here at Sebelrai.
Nice to meet you, Larry Fish.
They found you lying unconscious in the woods nearby and brought you here.
Is that so?
Yeah, I remember now. I was attacked by rock cats.
I don't really believe that story.
Man, how stupid of me.
You're lucky they were only rock cats. They are herbivores, after all.
Yeah, that means they don't eat people's faces.
It's awfully strange to hear of them attacking humans.
Yes, we are not food for them.
The
They
animals
eat
in that
plants.
forest have been acting quite peculiar lately.
Peculiar how? Like they run to the store and buy milk? Or they're dancing around fires?
I'm not
Don't
sure
really know.
why, but they're much more aggressive than they used to be.
Ah, that kind of peculiar.
You'd better stay away from those woods.
No promises. When you tell me to stay away from something, you bet your
By the
ass
way,
I'm going there.
What do you call yourself?
I call myself Blue Hair Magoo. You see, I have blue hair. That's how you know I'm an important
I don't
character.
recall seeing you around these parts.
My name's Callus.
Yep.
This is my first time here. Which is why I got lost, I guess.
Is that so? Or perhaps you're just
Callus,
lying to
is
him.
it?
Yes, it's Callus. Didn't you hear him?
Welcome to Sebelrai village, boy. It looks like you took quite a blow to the head, so I was worried you might have amnesia.
Nope, only missing a chunk of my
You
skull.
seem to be fine. If you feel up to it, you're welcome to take a look around the village. We're
Works
only
for
a small
me.
farming community on the frontier. So, I'm afraid there isn't that much to see.
Really, then? What little there is to see
By the
shall
way,
be seen.
I left your winglet over there, by the window.
Yeah, my winglet.
Quite an unusual design for a winglet, I must say. Different from those used by the Empire.
Yep, it is. That's how you know it's important.
It was handcrafted by my grandfather. He was an excellent engineer.
Ah, I see. Your grandfather.
Yes.
Very impressive. And how is he doing?
Well,
He died 2 years ago.
not alive.
Is that so? I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, unfortunate as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go hunt down and murder the people who killed
Thanks for the
him.
help, Doc.
Oops, accidentally skipped that last little bit of dialogue, but you could read it. What?
Mimai is the one who found you lying in the woods and carried you here.
Alright then, we'll go find this
see.
Mimai person.
Mimai, is it?
Yep, he just said Mimai. Why do you have to keep going for the fucking confirmation on things? Well, now that that's done talking all the time, let's put the thing on my back and then we'll go have fun adventures. Yeah! That is a winglet on my back where it belongs.
Well, that should do it. Let's get going.
Yeah! Time to get going! There we go. See you later, Doctor! I'm off to go get myself killed. Never said I'd actually be smart about doing things. Yep. Sebelrai, the farming hamlet. Now then, I'm just gonna go to that big blue flower bud because that's the save point and I would like to be able to save the game and stuff. Hey, wait! You must be the guy I found on catches in the woods. I keep making it an adventure if you keep fighting through the trailers. Hey, are you trying to pick a fight or something? What are you trying to say there, huh? Basically, I'm not reading this. It's just a tutorial on how the big blue flower is just the save point. Now, shut your ass up. I'm gonna go ahead and save right here. Ah, yes. Asgaplap. That is the file that I played when recording for the review. I'm gonna save right here. I would like to keep Asgaplap there. I ain't letting Cranknug take the place of Asgaplap. That's two different people.
Hey, you're the one Mimai saved, right?
Yep, that's me, Mr. Unconscious Blue Hair Magoogak.
Glad to see you're up and walking around.
Yeah, my legs still work, don't they? Squeak, squeak.
Whoa. Is this him? Her? Mimai?
Yep, that's
Is this who
Mimai.
brought me here?
The little whale-looking thing that bounces around and squeaks.
Uh-huh. Mimai's really cool. He's way smarter than all the drunks you see around here, and helpful too.
You don't say.
Well, thanks, Mimai. I owe you one.
Yes, how exactly did that thing manage to drag my unconscious ass out of the forest? It don't have arms. Probably just bit down on my cape and just hopped its way on back into town. These things are adorable. Little bouncy whale things. If I remember correctly, they're called Greythorns. And now to talk to the person who stands out among the rest of the crowd. Because that's what you're supposed to
Are
do.
you a traveler too?
Yep, that's me, traveling up and down all the rivers.
Ancient ruins in the woods near here. How about you?
I came here to get my ass stomped by rock cats, apparently.
Me? Well,
Well, I pooped in my pants. How are you doing? What's that man whispering in your ear? I don't know if you can trust him. He's wearing blue. Not there's anything wrong with having blue hair. It's just the color blue on clothes and that hat makes him look real suspicious.
Bye, little guy. See ya, Mimai.
And with that, you can get the fuck out of here. I'm pretty sure that's all I have to do. No, wait, I think I gotta go talk to the mayor, and then I'll actually be able to go anywhere in the forest.
C-E-D-R. Cedar.
I didn't ask!
They're crazy, huh, Mimai? Why bother going all the way down there just to see some stupid old ruins?
Well, maybe there's something worth
Nobody in
seeing
this
there.
village will even go near those woods. They say it's cursed or something.
Well, maybe everyone in his village is a bitch.
I hope they don't get jumped by wild animals out there. Like someone else did.
You got something you want to say, you little shit biscuit?
Yeah, really.
Well then, if that's enough.
Ancient
Oh,
ruins in Moongile Forest, eh? Why don't we go have a look ourselves?
yes, why don't we? We'll go do that. We're gonna go step up all up in them woods, right over here, only to have the path blocked until I go back and talk to somebody. But anyway, this is that forest. The Moongile Forest. And you see that bat flapping around? That thing's gonna try to rip my face off, which means I get to murder it. Time for battle!
Time to party.
Oh god, I love this song. The music for this game is fantastic. Now I just hope the frame rate stays stable enough. If I do decide to keep on playing this game after this episode, then I'll probably record off the GameCube. Have little tiny swords. Bonk. You attack with cards. That's what this game is. That's what the battles is. Card games to the death!
That was way too easy.
Well, of course it was way too easy. They're only level 1 things, and I know how collecting the loot works. And now I'm gonna take this, because that's the treasure chest, little crystal things. Ah! And that right there is one thing that I've noticed that's different from the version I played as a child. Apparently the version I'm emulating is the European version. The image for that card right there just says the word voice in the American version. But anyway, big log. I can't get through that. Oh man, this tree trunk is blocking my path. Since I can't do anything about it by myself, I guess I gotta head back to the village for now. You gonna do anything about this log, you piece of bastard? Hey, you going deep into the forest too? I saw a girl and 2 soldiers go in just a moment ago. The forest has become dangerous these days. You'd better heed my advice if you want to make it out of here in one piece. The others just ignored me and went right in. Good luck to them. You want to ask me for advice, don't ya? Well, Crank Nug, what should we ask this guy about? Yeah, that's basically telling you exactly what you're supposed to do in combat, and I've already got a full, perfect understanding of the combat system in my head right here, right in this thick-ass skull of mine, and I don't need no tutorials. Oh damn,
Time to party.
it's a bat! Hello, I just walked into your house. Oh, you're finally awake. Yes, I am. Yes, sir, I guess I've caused you some trouble. I let my guard down and then, well, sorry about all this. Me being unconscious and shitting all over the place as you dragged me to the doctor's office, having to clean up all of my feces while I'm unconscious, yeah. I kinda owe you for that, don't I? Don't worry about what's already happened, young fella. Feel free to stay in this village to heal your wounds for as long as you need, and to wipe your ass, if need be. However, I will strongly insist that you never go near Moongile Forest again. Well, it's too late for that, because I already went back there just a second ago. I've heard rumors of meddlers from Bearcad snooping around that forest without permission. You don't say. Humph! Neither you nor those blockheads understand that Moongile Forest must never be disturbed. An ancient, hideous monster slumbers deep within that forest. These days, even the forest animals seem uneasy. Now is not the time to meddle in places you don't belong. Or is it? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna... You got a book called How to Be a Great Village Mayor. Just gonna look around, steal what shit I can. Like this fire burst Magnus. And anything you got here? Perhaps a gift from the villagers. You see a ceramic doll made in the likeness of the mayor and his wife. Yep, but nothing to steal. Nothing to take. nothing to use for my own nefarious purposes. Underwear is folded neatly. Delightful. But now that I talked to him, the way deeper into them forests should be open now. So let's go then.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Let's go have a look at Moongal Forest, shall
And
we?
that right there confirms
I'd like
it.
to check out those ancient ruins.
Yeah. Ancient
Villagers
ruins.
seem to have a fear of the woods, but I think they're making a big deal out of nothing.
Maybe they are. But maybe you are completely wrong and it's going to set into motion something that will be a great catastrophe for the entire world.
Mere superstition, I tell you.
Well, mere superstition is
Hey,
sometimes
relax.
true.
You won't catch me off guard this time.
Somehow I doubt that. Now let's move! Now we're getting into that forest again. And now we're gonna have to kill this goddamn bat
Get it
again.
on.
2 bats this time. Whatever shall I do? You just get whacks, a couple of whacks, a couple of smacks, you drop to the ground, and you're dead. And I got a little bonus damage because of them numbers up there on them cards. That's like poker rules, I think. I wouldn't know because I don't play poker. But since it's a 1 and a 2, it's like 2 straight. So it gives you a bonus to the damage taken off by defending and caused by attacking, and it also works with healing. And 5 and 6. Now we're getting all that real good extra damage in. That's how you do it. See, instead of just doing 16, I did 18. And those numbers get so much higher near
That was
the end.
way too easy.
Yep, now stick that sword in the ground, take that short sword that I'm probably not even going to use. We're getting up into the forest, gonna find some shit, gonna fuck shit up, and maybe find a boss or something. See, that log's out of the way now. And then there's this thing.
Time to party.
Yeah. So... Green bananas, attack 6, which is somehow stronger than a short sword. I don't get how bananas hit harder than a sword, but whatever, I'm going for it. Have deadly bananas! And a sword to the face. Yeah. Bring it on, you weird-looking son of a bitch.
Is that all you got?
Yeah. Is it all you got? Probably not. You probably got more. So let's hit him again. Yeah. Yep, that's a death. That is a killing blow right there. God damn.
Time to collect the
The
loot.
fucking music for this game. So much nostalgia. So much good. All the music for this game is just fantastic. Well, 99% of it.
Time to party.
There is one particular song in this game that I remember that ain't too, like, it's just not as good as you would want it to be. It's like, it plays in like 1 or 2 dungeons, and that song's, the song I'm talking about is basically just a compilation of random horror sound effects. Like you're just walking around and it's going like, that sort of thing.
You're dead.
Yeah, you're dead, just like Kaitos said. A dead little bat. These battles ain't really worth my time. Little bats just taking 1 or 2 hits to drop dead, then they only give me 2 experience.
Time to collect the loot.
But, oh look, I got a constellation thing. That is a side quest. And that's a bamboo shoot, which is healing stuff. Healing items for me. And of course,
The party.
more bat in the way. So let's just fuck him up just like all the other ones. That's how you do it. You just fuck up the bats. And when they dead, they ain't in your way no more.
Time.
Yeah, just collect the loot and go. Ain't got all day, boy. Yep, that's unsettling noises.
What was that?
It was an unsettling noise, just like I said, you big stupid. And
Graham! Leon!
I don't think they're alive anymore. Well, here's the first boss of the game. Yep. Now it's time to see what it's made of.
It's you!
Yeah, no shit. And you're a person too. I don't think he's too happy about me hitting him in the head. Well, let's go. Oh yeah. There's that boss music. Now, just hit him with magic and swords. That works too. I will not lie. I've got a lot of the music from this game's soundtrack downloaded onto my phone. Yeah. Oh boy. This song is already making my spine tingle. This goddamn song. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm ready to whip some ass. And I'm like hit you with magic and I yell at you.
You're pretty ugly. You know that?
That's right, hurt his feelings! Because apparently calling him ugly makes it do 5% more damage. Now let's just keep hitting him in the face. There's only so much punishment this big beast can take before its face goes falling down. Oh boy, you don't have any more defendy stuff. That ain't good. Well, just eat the incoming attacks. You'll be fine. You've got bananas, you can heal yourself. And just blocking once took out a surprising amount of that damage. I guess you can't really expect so much from just the first boss of the game. Now we'll just have to keep on hitting him until eventually he dies. That's just how it works. Don't you block me! Who do you think you are? Making me do a little less damage. I want to hit you harder. But no, you won't let that happen. Now, you can stop attacking me now. Alright, that doesn't look good. That killed the frame rate a little bit, but I'm alive and only taking 5 damage. That's what happens when you have good defense. So let's throw some water and a little bit of this at you. She got one of them special attacks. Get him! Oh, that actually did finish him off. I kinda thought he'd survive a little bit longer than that. But I guess 65 is a lot of damage, especially for early game.
Time to collect the loot.
Yeah! Give me all that loot! Hey, I got the thing. I got the Blue Storm, a thing that Callus knows how to do now. Well, we done did it. That Tang dead.
Not bad. These fangs fetch a handsome price these days.
Neat.
Graham. Leon.
Yep, they ain't alive no more. Don't mind me just looting their bodies.
My, oh my. Look at what we have here. A load of fresh magnets. These could come in handy.
And that's exactly what he's doing. Looting their bodies.
Hey, you're stealing their things?
It's called looting, not stealing. There's a difference.
They're my friends, you know.
Well, not anymore.
They were your friends. These won't be doing them much good now. We gotta do what we can to survive, right? After all, I don't hear them complaining.
Well, that's because they can't, seeing how they ain't alive.
Besides, I'm not stripping them bare.
Well, why aren't you? They don't need those clothes. You could sell them for a couple of
I
bucks.
only take what I need. Catch.
Yes, I threw stuff at you.
Graham's pendant. Leon's bracelet. You want me to give these items to their families to help them remember? Is that it?
If you want to.
You know, maybe I...
That's your share of the loot. Enough to shut you up, I hope.
What?
You heard me. Maybe it's enough to shut you
How
up.
could you be so... I won't accept goods stolen from my friends.
Well, then throw him in the river. I don't
How
fucking care.
insulting to the dead.
Yep, that's what I do. I insult people who can't defend themselves because it makes me
Hey.
feel strong.
Wait, don't go.
Well, too bad. I'm going.
Thank you for saving me.
Well, that's just
My
how it
name's
goes.
Shella. I'm glad you came when you did.
Yep, that's me coming and going as I
I didn't
please.
fight that thing to save you, Shella. A saber dragon's fangs will fetch me a juicy sum. End of story.
End of story, he says. Or is it? It can't be the end of the story. There's so much game left.
You're from Mira, the city of illusion, aren't you?
How the fuck do you know?
How could you tell?
Well, you
Because
just
have
told
a
me.
guardian spirit with you. I knew as soon as I saw you.
So you know there's a person holding a controller telling him exactly what to do.
It said that only the people of Mira can summon guardian spirits to this world.
Well, that's a bunch of bullshit.
You seem to know a lot about guardian spirits.
How do you know only people from Mira can summon guardian spirits? There's a guy from Detroit who's got a guardian spirit. Or so he claims.
In ancient times, at the threshold between this world and another, souls from both worlds would meet. Their fates entwined. The visiting soul would become a guardian spirit. Yet very
Alright.
few were able to hear a spirit's voice, and those bonded with a guardian spirit would receive great knowledge and power.
Well, that sounds all fine and dandy, if only it was true.
But I'm surprised.
Surprised
I
by
thought that
what?
was just a legend. Some old tale passed around in fireside chats.
Well, some legends are kinda true. Not all of them, only some of them.
Well, there's no way of telling if someone really has a guardian. I wouldn't blame anyone if they thought we were just hallucinating or something.
Well, that would make you look crazy talking to somebody in your head whose name just happens to be Cranknug. I'm only a ghost. You don't know shit.
Was that voice your guardian?
No, that was the bird sitting on your shoulder. It's a parrot that likes to whisper anti-Semitic things into your ear.
I thought I heard a faint voice in my mind.
Really?
You mean you heard his voice?
I am kind of tempted to take a text-to-speech program and just record it saying Cranknug and just edit it into these parts rather than just having the dead silence when they say my name, because I am Cranknug.
I did. Just barely, though.
Really?
So, your name is... I'm
Cranknug.
Shella.
Well,
Nice to meet you.
yeah, you can stop talking to me. I don't really care. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Your voice tickles me. It feels strange.
It has that effect on people.
Hey, ever since I woke up at that village, you've been acting kind of funny. That
Really?
reminds me, Doc Larry Kush was worried about amnesia. Like I'd hit my head or something.
Well, you don't...
tell me you've lost your memory and forgot everything that happened before that? Is that it?
Maybe it is. You don't have amnesia, do you? I remember.
Really? Well, that's good to hear. I was kind of worried. But
Okay. But More unsettling noises. That's fantastic. Yep,
Let's
not gonna
talk about
fight
this
it or
later.
anything. Yeah,
This doesn't
later.
look like a nice place to chat. I figure you'll remember soon enough.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck
Hey,
cares?
I have to go to the ancient ruins deep in the forest.
Deeper than
What
this?
about you two?
Not really doing
We're heading
anything.
that way too. You want to go together?
Maybe.
If you don't mind. But before we leave, could you spare me a minute?
Nah. My minutes are precious. I don't have a lot to spare. My doctor only gave me 20 of them to live.
It pains me to leave you here. My mission cannot wait. Graham, Leon, thank you for everything. Cast light upon the darkened earth. Save those lost in despair.
And she's casting
Almighty
spells.
Guide us as we journey through the darkest pit of night.
Alright. Well, I guess that worked. You vaporized them. Good for you. Nothing left to bury. I like your style.
What were you...
She was just burying the dead, getting rid of them, never to be seen again.
We should be going.
Yep, let's get going then. Shella is now part of the team. Yay! So you can shut up and let me move around finally. And weren't you wanting to take the saber dragon's fangs? You wanted to sell those things, didn't you? But nope, you can't take the fangs. They just sit there, wasted money. Leave them there for the birds to eat. Birds eat saber dragon fangs, don't they? I'm gonna go ahead and get that treasure chest that is
Please don't
guarded
get in
by
our way.
bats. Now we get to murder bats. And we do not want to use fire and water at the same time because they would weaken each other. I did cover that in the review on my other channel, in case you were wondering. Like I said, I covered just about everything there was without spoiling any of the story in the review video. I will remember to put a link to it in the description, or maybe a little card up in the top of the screen that will make it good, but just for the fuck of it, I will show you fire and water in the same, see, it's still alive, and right there in offense, it shows you right there, 11 fire, 12 water, they collide, and it brings it down to just 1 point of water damage. So, let's not do that ever again, unless I do it completely on accident. And now we've got a dead bat. Hurry up and let me out of this so I can go get that treasure
That was
chest.
way too easy.
Yes, it was, because they're low-level enemies. And no loot, it would seem. There's my loot, a flame sword. Speaking of, let's go ahead and... Yeah, I know how to play the game. Throw some new cards into my deck so I can use them as I please. And I guess I'll put that over top of my little short sword. And this small knife too, because why not? Can't go anywhere without a small knife. And that small knife actually hits harder than the short sword. How, I wonder? It is not a big bladey weapon, it's a tiny bladey weapon. That's not really meant to be a weapon. Yeah, it's only 1 on 2. What hope does little bat have? It drowns. It dies. That's right, you suck on my magic, you little bastard. You suck on it, and you die. You die painfully.
Loser.
And Callus calls it as he sees it. Bat dies so easily, is a little loser. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Some more fire magic for Shella. Slip around that thing. Don't feel like fucking with that thing. And now I gotta kill another bat.
In our way.
More bats for the corpse pile. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Light flare! Light flare!
Is that all you got?
Throw bananas at Callus! Fix his wounds with the power of fruit!
Use this.
Yeah! Use it, boy! And now you can have some bananas and a blue storm. But you get the green bananas, the kind nobody wants.
Full foot, like a wind.
Yeah.
Style. Blue storm.
There you go. That's what I hit you with. Didn't really do a lot, but then again, you can't take a lot. In fact, I
that was
think years and years ago when I played this as a kid, I actually determined the exact number of hit points those bats had. And I thought they were like about 11 being their maximum health. I think. Something like that. But that's beside the point. Now, here we go with the deepest part of the forest. And a treasure chest that I can't grab because I'm in a
Is this
cutscene.
the place?
Yeah, it's the place. What other place would it be? Gasp! My neck is shining!
What is it?
It's a shiny neck. What do you think it is? And the ground is the night sky. And a tsunami. Fantastic. Now here's the actual boss of the forest. Let's go, you sumbitch!
You come at last, woe-laden child, to the depths of Mount Perishil's realm.
Okay. That would be my reaction
Prepare
too.
yourself.
Okay, myself is as prepared as it can possibly get. Now, here we go with more fantastic boss battle music.
Light flare!
Oh yeah. I could listen to the soundtrack for this game all day. Ow. He just swung his head at me. I tried to block it with a camera, but that didn't really work. So have the good old-fashioned 1-2. That's what you like, don't you? The 1 and the 2. But you're very resistant to water damage, and that doesn't go good with me hitting you with water attacks. And Shella ain't got no goddamn attacks. Perfect. Go ahead and get rid of that stupid little hat. Alright. There we go. That might actually stop all the damage. Maybe. Definitely. That's what I needed. And now, you can have green bananas and a sword. That's right. Oh, don't you block me! Who do you think you are, protecting yourself like that? Here's a 2 and a 3 for ya.
Fire first!
Yeah, you go ahead and try to block that. What, you don't like green bananas? Oh, stop it. All of my fire damage, leaving me with only 6 damage, you some bitch. Have a helmet. That won't do anything at all. Yeah. 0. How do you like that? I just got the best hand I could possibly get, didn't I? No attacks, no defense when I need it. Everything's going well. Well, have a 6 and a 7. That's what you need.
Fire first!
a little bit of fire that you don't block,
You know that?
some damaged self-esteem, and some good old-fashioned pain for you. And I might as well just heal and then ditch this leather jacket because there's nothing else I can do. That's just great. There we go. Now I'm finding some attacky cards. We'll be swimming in fish guts before we know it. Big, ugly water dragon who I call a fish because I know it's insulting to you. I know you hate being mistaken for a fish. Oh, how dare you? How fucking dare you? You still take all that damage because you ain't blocking the light damage of them attacks. Doink. Throw the little knife at him. That's how we... fuck nugget. And he's going for more than just 2 hits. Okay. Now you're just being rude. Ow. Pain. It hurts. A lot. Well, Shella, you might want to fix yourself up a little. Shove that bamboo shoot into your bleeding wounds and maybe have some bananas to wash it down. Just put fruits and bamboo into your bleeding wounds. That is the lesson I am taking away from here. Let's get rid of some of that water cards because... Oh, you are completely out of cards. Yay! Now you don't get to do anything on this next turn. You gotta shuffle your goddamn deck. Ow. More pain. Well, yeah. That's one thing that I don't like about this. Once you run out of cards, you lose a turn to shuffling your deck. See? She's shuffling the deck. That's just annoying. And now you get a little bit of a blue storm in your gut. Yep, there you go, blue storm. Good damage, good hits. And now his head's all drooping down. That's how you know he is on the verge of not being alive anymore. Oh, just going right for it, aren't you? Ow. You jumped on me. That's a bad dragon. Bad. Bad water dragon. You don't go doing that. No jumpies. And now Shella needs more bananas in her bleeding wounds. There you go. Just shove that up in there. That'll stop the bleeding. And of course you gotta shuffle the deck. Yeah, I'll block one of these. It also really annoys me that you can't block with a weapon until you use a different card first. That really bothers me. A lot of the gripes I have with this game were fixed, however, in the sequel, or prequel rather. There is Baten Kaitos Origins, where they revamped the battle system and they did away with having to shuffle your deck when you run out of cards. Because rather than running out of cards, it just like cycles them through randomly. Also, the entire team shares one deck, which is a little annoying. Hey, look at that. That's a dead-ass dragon. Blah. Face down in the water. He's going to drown!
The time has come. The gate to R is opening.
I'm out of lemonade.
Behold, the blessing of Malpercio.
Malpercio. That's not good, is it? In my experience, anything whose name begins with Mal is usually bad. And there we have a bright, shiny card. Yep, just gonna stare off at the wall, waiting for this card to come down.
What is this?
It's a card. What the hell do you think it is? Ain't you never seen a card before? Lord of the Spring. I got a picture of him. The pictures of monsters, particularly the bosses, sell for a lot of money. And then birds. Glowing birds made of light. That's what happens after that. Kerploop.
The gate to R has been opened. Stars, be prepared for the Song of Destruction.
Well, that does not bode well. And yet 4 of those things remain. I know exactly what those things are, because I've played this game before. Stop what? What am I doing? I'm just holding the card. You want me to just drop it? There, I dropped it. It's all dirty now, but at least the earth stops shaking.
What are you? Malpertio is the name of a cursed evil god from ancient times.
Okay.
How was I supposed to know?
Exactly.
And why do you know all this?
Yeah, why do you know? Oh wait, we can't get that answer yet. Because more shit's going down. Ah! A little more emotion next time, please. And there's a ship. Good lord, the Empire is striking back. And then these guys showed up.
You!
Him!
Go. You will return what you have stolen.
What if she doesn't want to? Oh,
No,
bad touch!
Let me go!
Bad touch, bad touch!
Get away from her!
You're not a toucher like that! Ow, my head.
Callus!
That's my name, don't wear it out. I like to imagine he just says that laying face down on the ground like that. Yes, I am unconscious. How pleasant for you. How convenient. And then Callus dies the end. Squeak. Squeak. There's Mimai again.
My head. Not again.
Yes, again. You know it happened. You cannot deny it forever.
It's you, Mimai. Thanks. I'll live.
And here I thought you were about to drag me back to town while I shit the whole way again.
Caught me off guard. Looks like they took that shiny Magnus too.
Yep.
Can't believe how lucky I am though. To find him here, of all places.
Is that so? You got knocked out and you're lucky about it?
The man who killed my grandfather. And Fee.
Yeah, a fee. He owes me money.
Get you, Giacomo.
I might get him. Let's just leave him alone. Of course we're going after him.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. I'll make him pay for everything he's done.
Exposition!
Well now, I wonder where they went.
Well, there's only one
We
place
should
they
go
could
back
have
to the
gone.
village first and ask around about the battleship.
Yep.
The thing was huge. Someone must have seen it or know something about it.
Yep, we got our lead. Squeakity squeak.
Huh? What is it, Mimai? You want to come with me?
Maybe. With the little
All
confident
right, all right.
squeak, you are now my
You saved my
partner.
life after all. Here, jump in my cape.
Yeah, you get all up in there. And stay away from that little baggie. I am saving that for later. And of course I don't get to grab that treasure chest. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this episode right here. Like I said earlier, let me know if you want to see more of this game. If enough people want it, then sure, I'll do a full series on it. But for for the most part, I just plan on leaving it right here. Maybe you can go play the game yourself. If you don't have a working GameCube and a copy of the game, you could just emulate it. After all, that's what I'm doing, even though I do have a working GameCube and copy of the game, and I'm just doing this because it's a lot more convenient for me. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you again in the next one. Goodbye!